Welcome back, everybody, here to a snowy December morning. And just to kind of gauge the room, how was your ride in? For me, it wasn't too bad at spots. Thankfully, the vehicle was able to get through.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Definitely took it slow, though. I think that if you're going out there, you definitely need to be careful.
Right. I mean, it all comes down to, too, like, you know, when we were coming in, were we in one of these heavy snow bands?
Exactly.
What kind of car you're driving? But the bottom line is, got in no troubles, but you know what? You're driving along, and maybe a road isn't plowed, so to speak, and you can't get through because these snow totals are coming up fast. Visibilities are down as well. You know, visibility has been close to nothing in parts of the area. Visibility in Springfield right now is at 2. It's moderate snow, but we've had near blizzard conditions from time to time. So it's snowy, it's cold. Look at the temperature. It's only 21. We got a wind at 13. It makes it feel like it's 9 degrees outside, and a lot of blue showing up on our radar indicating the snow that's been coming down. Notice we have this darker shade of blue up by exit 7 and 8 on the Mass Pike. That's some of that heavy snowfall out near Three Rivers and Palmer, Munson, Brimfield right now, snowing like crazy. Elsewhere, it's coming down good as well with those reduced visibilities, blowing and drifting of the snow too. Look at this intense snow band out towards Albany, and you can see the snow extends all the way back across New York and Pennsylvania, and this all has to rotate through. So between now and about 9 or 10 o'clock, it comes down moderate to heavy at times. It'll lighten up a bit by late morning, and then it winds down, but not until this afternoon. So you put that all together, a solid 12 to 18 inches of snow all across western Mass, northern Connecticut, Rhode Island, up into New York State, Pennsylvania, Vermont, I should say, Massachusetts. Has been mixing across the Cape and the islands. That's where snow totals will be lower, as that area of low pressure trying to pull in some warm air, but no warm air for us. And yes, there will be some spots that come in around 20, 24 inches, especially in some of our hill towns and higher terrain. Temperatures 21, 17 right now in Worcester. Notice Chatham at 36, where they've gone over to rain. The snow is that heavier in nature snow too, from Boston to Providence. We have a coastal front right in here, but forget about it. We're not going to see any warm temperatures here. We're going to be staying in the teens and 20s. We're on the cold side of this storm for sure. Wind coming in out of the north at about 13 right now, making it feel even colder. There's your wind chill at 19. Here are some snow totals, but keep in mind, these are getting old, right? It's coming down so hard in spots. Longmeadow a little while ago had 9 inches, Springfield 8, Ludlow 7, so most spots already a half a foot to about 10 inches of snow on the ground. And keep in mind, we're only about halfway through, if that. Here's our futurecast at 9 o'clock, still snowing good at that point. By about noontime or so, I think it becomes more off and on in nature, and then in the afternoon, but even at 1 o'clock, some snow showers. By 3 or 4, we're done, but there'll be some blowing and drifting of the snow, right? So you may do some shoveling, you get a little bit of a breeze or some wind, and that snow gets blown out again on your driveway or your sidewalk. So just treacherous conditions for sure this morning. Conditions will improve as we go into the afternoon, and I think it's going to be rough all the way up to about 12 o'clock early afternoon. Then conditions improve, and again, some drifting with winds gusting to 30, single digits for wind chills. So you want to take breaks and kind of take it easy when you're out there shoveling as well. So between about 7 a.m. and 1 p.m., from that time frame alone, now keep in mind, up till that point, we're going to pick up a couple inches, but we could pick up another 4 to 8. And then after that, after about 1 o'clock, just some leftover snow showers, maybe a coating to an additional inch. So again, it's basically this morning with conditions improving as we go into the afternoon. Another thing we always look out for with these storms, power outages. Don't think that's going to be much of an issue today. It hasn't been yet. Gusts to 30, sure, but that in itself isn't that strong. And the snow is fluffy, right? So it doesn't glom onto trees and wires and things of that nature. So we don't have to worry about that so much. I mean, you can't rule out an isolated power outage, but at least if the kids learning from home, I don't think power is going to be much of an issue today. Temperatures in the mid-20s. With the wind, it'll feel like it's in the single numbers and teens. We'll dry it out as we get into the afternoon, partial clearing tonight. And then Friday, Saturday, as we head into the weekend, we're staying generally dry. Temperatures near 30, cold mornings. And then we'll come up into the mid-30s. A weak system may bring some flurries Sunday. Winter begins on Monday, but we're going to moderate out ahead of Christmas. There'll still be plenty of snow on the ground on Christmas, just how much we'll see, but we could be well into the 40s by the middle of next week. All right, that's your forecast. We'll be back, of course, as we go through the rest of the morning. Jordan Taylor, to you.